Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today. It's a cute little box. This is the second project for my piece of cake make and take class packet, and it's free with an order, or you can purchase it for a fee. Okay, so let me give you the supplies. Balmy Blue 8x5. Don't forget 8x5, not 8.5 by 5.5. I've done that a couple of times. So 8x5. Whisper White for the greeting here and for the 1 3/4 circle. I've already cut the circle out because these will be included in the kit, okay? Balmy Blue for the cake stand here, and then 4 pieces of Designer Series paper. The first one measures 2 by 1 3/4, and that's this front piece here. The next piece measures 2 by 1 by 7/8, so 2 by 7/8, and that's going to be for this piece right here. There's 2 side pieces that measures 1 3/4 by 1 1/4, so you're going to have 2 of those. These packets come with the full 6x6 sheet, so you will be cutting your Designer Series paper. Everything else has been cut for you. Okay, let me get the Simply Scored scoring tool. We're going to place it on the landscape side first, and we're going to score it at 1 1/2, 3 3/4, 5 1/4, and 7 1/2. Then turn it on the portrait side, which is the 5-inch side, and score it at 1 1/2, 3 1/2, and 4 1/2. This is what the template's going to look like, okay? So I'm going to fold on the score lines, and I'm going to use my bone folder to burnish it. Okay, so now make sure you pay close attention. 1/2-inch side, 1/2-inch side, okay? So what I'm going to do is just remove this little section right here, just like that, okay? Now down here at the bottom, you can see I've cut up to the score line. At the top, we're not doing any cutting, okay? So up to the score line, up to the score line, and up to the score line. Now for this side here, I am just going to angle cut that just a tad, okay? It's going to go together just like that. So this is going to be the front bottom of my box. So that's where I'm going to place the adhesive. But let's go ahead and attach this side piece. I'm going to take my tear and tape. Get my Take Your Pick tool. So I'm just going to make sure that's stuck down good. It's going to take me a while to get used to using the Take Your Pick tool instead of the paper piercer. Although the paper piercer is still available until it retires, so you still have time to get it. Okay, so like I said, that's my seam, so that's the back of my box. This is the front bottom, so I'm just going to put 1 piece of tear and tape right there. Okay, same thing, just going to make sure that's stuck down. Ideally, you would take your adhesive to the edge. I sometimes don't do that when I'm filming videos. Okay, so fold this over, fold this over. Again, this is the back of the box, so I'm just going to squeeze and bring that up, okay? See how easy that was? If you don't have the gold library clips, which this is included in the packet, you can just use a staple there, or you could use a hole punch and thread your ribbon. I love the library clips. I'm kind of sad that they're retiring, but I know we've had them for a couple years now, so I'm glad that we had them that long. I'm going to take my liquid glue now and add the adhesive to each of these pieces. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 at a time. Hopefully I don't mess up. It's so nice to not have the rain anymore. I filmed videos 2 days straight in rain, and one of those days was thundering and lightning all day, so it feels strange to not have all that noise. Okay, now this one. Okay, now we'll do the sides. Let's see, I already had them the right side up. We were having this discussion on one of my Facebook Live videos, is that you don't want to use too much liquid glue. I didn't realize that you could actually use too much. So someone was saying that their project was curling, and some of the ladies said that that was a result of too much adhesive. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to attach this 1 3/4 circle. Again, you can use your 1 3/4 circle punch. Since this piece is included in my kit, I just want to go ahead and show how easy it is to assemble them. Okay, I'm going to set that aside now, and we are going to stamp. I'm using Balmy Blue, and I'm going to stamp the Happy Birthday on the Whisper White. That didn't stamp really well, did it? Let's try that again. And then now I'm going to use the same color ink, and I'm going to stamp the cake stand. Don't forget that if you purchase the stamp set with the punch, you save 10%. This is the Cake Builder punch. The next project we'll be making will be using the Highland Heather. So we're using all 5 sheets of the gingham gala paper. Okay, so we're going to use our liquid glue to attach this piece. And I'm just going to place it right down here at the very bottom, okay? Just like that. And then this one's going to get attached with a dimensional. I'm going to overlap it just a tad. We're going to take 4 strands of the white flax ribbon and make a bow. Now, I toyed with using the sheer ribbon, but I did make a bow, and I actually liked using the flax ribbon better on this because of the height up here. So you could use the sheer ribbon if you want, but I like the flax ribbon, and the packets come with the flax ribbon, okay? Okay, so make this a little bit smaller, and then we're just going to attach it with a glue dot. So I'm going to take my, take your pick tool, pick up 1 glue dot, and I'm going to place it right there, and then add my bow. Sometimes when I pick up the glue dot with the bow, it unties the bow on me. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about if you've ever done that. I bet you have. Okay, now the final thing is the rhinestones. I just felt like it needed a little bit more bling, and some people are like, well, what about the fact that you have gold? I have a gold wedding band and a white gold wedding ring. I changed it. They go. There's no rules anymore. Thank goodness. Remember the old days when there were rules about colors and things? You could even wear bell bottoms now, probably, and no one would laugh at you. I don't know. I might. Everything comes back, but hopefully not those strict rules about stuff like wearing white after Labor Day. Okay, so that wraps up the second project for the Piece of Cake Make and Take class packet. That's a mouthful, right? Don't forget, there is a free inspiration sheet over on my website. It has the measurements for you so that you can make it along with the supply list. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.